guys, it's coffee time. I know, were you ready for that? It's pretty epic. I feel like Courtney Pants should own this mug, and to be frank, it's kind of awkward to drink out of this mug, but I'm going to. Ready? I feel like it wasn't as awkward as it could. I need you to look from here's my point of view right now. Oh yeah, so tasty looking. Look at that gloriousness. Oh, so pretty. I love you guys for sending me such ridiculous mugs. This is from a viewer named Jamie, so thank you so much, Jamie, for the toilet mug. Yeah, I'm just... Courtney was over here yesterday for Aaron Lee's surprise party and pulled it down from the cupboard and just like held it up silently and pointed at it. I was like, I know. She was like, it's so beautiful. So this is what I'm drinking out of right now. Although I was thinking to myself, it would have been awesome if this came off and then you could make tea in this and then put the tea bag in here. Things to consider, toilet bowl coffee cup makers of the future. What you talking about, computer? There's a huge fly in here right now that is buzzing all over the place and driving me absolutely out of my mind. It's one of those ones that, like, he's grown to the point that it's kind of hard for him to fly. So even if he flies somewhere that's really nearby me and I move, he'll assess the situation and be like, should I move? She might kill me, but it's just so much work to fly. And he buzzes really, really loud, which they say, and I don't know if this is an old wives' tale or not, they say that if a fly buzzes really loud, that means that they're about to die, or they're on their final day. The whole flies only living for 24 hours thing is a myth. I found that out a few years ago. So now I go by the new possible myth that if they're buzzing really loudly, they're on their final 24 hours. That's the new thing that I've been told, and I'm like, alright, I don't care as long as this giant fly, it's like this big, as long as this giant fly stops flying in my face, I will be so happy. I don't know if I told you guys, but I have huge mosquito bites on my back right now. And they are delicious. They are the finest of mosquito bites. I'm not sure when I got them. I think I got them when we went to the Chillerama, the thing that was outside. I'm pretty sure I got them then, but I'm not positive. And this is the first day that they haven't itched so badly. And it's that type of itch where you're not sure whether you should wear a tank top so that they can kind of breathe and not have any fabric against them, or if you should wear a t-shirt over them so that you don't scratch them as much, so that there's that fabric buffer in between. It's the same thing that I did when I got my tattoos. I'm always never sure, like, do I just like leave it so that it's able to experience air, or do I put something over it? It's very annoying. I'm just so ecstatic that it's not hurting quite as much anymore. It's the type of mosquito bites for me are the type of thing where they itch really bad, and then the second you itch them, they hurt. And it's like, why did I do that? It's kind of like being lactose intolerant. It's kind of like having dairy. I want the dairy so bad, but the second that I have it, I'm going, why did I do that? That was a terrible idea because it affects my body so quickly. It's terrible. Kate, my friend that's in Ukraine that I'm visiting, was saying that in Ukraine there are so many mosquitoes right now that when you're asleep, they will like buzz right next to your ear, and you'll like slap them. You'll have to like slap them dead. She was saying she's gotten to the point where she just like subconsciously slaps them and then just keeps sleeping. Like that's her new method, which should be super fun when I go there. As long as there aren't hordes of ants, I'll be good. I'll be so happy. We cleaned the house when Erin Lee came over for her birthday. And, well, I shouldn't say that. That is a lie. I was not here at the time. It was when I was at the improv show that Ro and Mike decided that they were going to clean the house. Specifically Ro, and then she asked for help, and Mike helped her. And they found huge egg sacs, like spider egg sacs in the corners. So Ro was like, I'm really glad that we cleaned the house when we did, because I do not want all those spiders in our house. And I was like, me neither! Really glad that the cleaning thing happened, but there he is. I see you. That's the other thing that I love about really big flies, is you can hear when they collide with something, like when they smack into a wall, and they keep smacking into a wall, it's like And you're like, what are you doing? You know there's a wall there. You tried this already. It makes me wonder if it's like awkward old age for flies where they like can't see quite as well. And they just keep running into the same wall. And they're like, oh, is that still a wall? Darn me and my silly eyeballs. And I'm like, oh, fly. Now I'm giving it too much character. Now when it flies around, I'm gonna be like, oh, you're a little old man fly, you're so adorable, look at you with your little bad eyes. No. There are now ants in our shower. I haven't seen ants in a long time. I was super happy. There are now ants that are showing up in the shower randomly. So whenever I see them coming out of a crevice, I'm like, psst, with the Raid. I like squirt a little bit right at the entrance and then they never show up again. But they keep finding new entrances into the shower and I keep wondering if they're coming up through the sink. But that makes me go, once I run the water, aren't you guys gonna realize this is a terrible idea? You'd think that eventually it would wind up being a bad plan, or they would wind up associating it with negative feelings. Who knows? I feel like I should not enjoy coffee out of a toilet mug. I do love it though. It is a fantastic addition to all my stuff. And we have a guest here right now, and she opened up the cupboards when she got here, and she was like, "Toilet mug?" And I was like, "Shh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal." Whoop. One of those things that you should probably warn a guest about. So anybody who ever might have a toilet mug in their cupboard, let people know that it's there so that they don't get weird. But yeah, that was my day. I think that's become a habit, saying, but that was my day. I don't think that I really talked about my day at all, though. Because nothing really happened. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, life. Nothing really happened. I went for a jog for the first time, and the rest of the day has been dealing with insects and trying to get rid of clothes, because I'm starting to go through my clothes to figure out which clothes I should take to Ukraine. Exciting. I'm really excited. I leave on Friday. It's so soon. But yeah, other than that, nothing really going on today. So, yeah. Let me know how your guys' day went, or if you've had a super fun interaction with an insect recently, you should tell me about that. But otherwise, I will talk to you guys again tomorrow, and there will also be news tomorrow. Woo woo. So, yeah, have a good night. Bye-bye. Mwah!